Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is 1 p.m. here in Chicago, Illinois. That means it's time for another live stream. Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. It's happy hour today, guys. We made it to almost the end of the week, and glad you guys made it. Today, I got to tell you guys, has been an absolutely crazy day. I'll tell you all about it. But first, let me tell you, anyone who's here new for the first time, welcome. If you got a question or you came here to have a running question answered, feel free to put it in the chat at any time. Throw a bunch of emojis up front so I can see it quickly as I'm scrolling through, and hopefully have a good time today. Everyone listening in on the podcast, hopefully you're good, getting a good run. Today's a little bit warmer than yesterday, windy, but that's what happens when the temperature changes a lot. So, get a little bit of good, get a little bad, but at least it's not 2 degrees Fahrenheit here in Chicago anymore. Right now, it's actually like almost 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And I don't want to say balmy, but it kind of, I do want to say balmy. It feels balmy. It feels good, but it is very windy. Everyone also listening in, watching us on YouTube after the fact, hopefully you're at like happy hour time, done with work and enjoying sitting back with your favorite recovery beverage. Today, I've got something new. I was going to do the layered superfood today, but I'll explain why I'm not. I'm instead going to go with this fluid protein. I unboxed this the other day when I got that package from the feed. So this, I'm going to try it out. This gets advertised real hard up on the feed. It's like, no matter where you look, you're seeing like this brand. So I thought, you know what? I'll give it a shot. We'll try it out. It's a chocolate protein shake. Flavor is spiced chocolate. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's pea protein, which is good. Turmeric, which I like. And then cinnamon and chili. So spicy. So we'll have to see how that one goes. And it is vegan friendly. So there you go. All right. Who we got in the chat here today? Jeff says, might actually get to enjoy the whole stream today. Hello, everyone. I will say, though, Jeff, I got to cut today a little bit short. So we're going to end a little bit earlier than normal. My wife and I are just worried. We're heading out to Florida today. And we're worried that, like, by the time we get the kids, get everyone moving, it'll take too long. I also, we're bringing our car. We're going to park it at the long-term parking. That's going to take a while. So we're just worried. So, flying with 2 kids, they're not super young, but they're kids. So we're going to leave a little bit early today. All right. So we'll cut it a bit short, but I'm glad I got to see you guys. And on a programming note, today's going to be the last live stream this week. And then Monday's going to be another travel day for me. We're coming back on Monday. So I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. I'll remind you guys at the end. But yeah, today will be the last one for this week. We got Martha in here. We got JC saying good day all. Christian Schoberger says, hi, everyone. Back on the treadmill today with no last 2. There you go. That's a nice one. I've been really wishing that I had better treadmill access right now. I mean, I have a gym membership and stuff, but just not that interested in going inside to a gym. So outside for me, I feel like, yeah, I could be a little bit, I could be outside for a little bit longer. I'm okay. Michael Chang says, yo, what's going on? Oh, and Martha was also on the treadmill too with the Rebel 2s. I feel like that's a really good choice. I ran today in the ASICS Nimbus 24, the one with the FF Blast Plus, and it was a run under 10 miles. Every time I had a 10-mile run in that shoe, something always feels like it's poking me. This time, though, felt great the entire time because I had a 6.5-mile run. So maybe that's just the secret for me in that shoe. I do really like it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm bottoming out. I don't think I am. I think it's the gel, maybe the gel and the trust stick. But for me so far, keeping it to about 10K seems to be doing the trick. CCC is here, says, hey, all. Haven't made a live stream for ages, although I watch most the next morning. Awesome. Well, it's good to see you here in the live. Stevie76 says, yo, what's going on? Good to see you. And Tracy says, streets were fine and clear enough to run outside. Awesome. Nice break from the treadmill. So we got people going inside. We got people coming back outside. But everyone's getting it done. Love it. Love it. Chris Dyke has some, for his recovery beverage, gingerbread and espresso on tap. That sounds nice. Gingerbread and espresso. I usually don't like the flavored stuff, but that sounds pretty good. I kind of wish I had an espresso. I have a Keurig. I feel like those aren't even, I mean, they're like similar, but it's not in the same like tier. You know what I mean? Maybe I should get one of those. I don't know. Dennis Cheek says, hola a todos. Welcome, Denise. And Dad Runner Out says, yo, everyone. What's going on, Dad Runner? All right. Jeff Elliott says, the doctor says not to lift or run for a week, so he's going to do that. Still sore, I think it might be less sore. Okay, well, just a week. Hopefully that resolves everything. Wish you a quick and speedy recovery. Yeah, Chris Dyke says the building gym is opening back up tomorrow. Usually nobody in there midday, so perfect timing for him to jump on the leg-friendly machines. There you go. See, in our building, it's a pretty small room down there, and the ventilation is not great. So I'm just like, and like periodically I get emails about like, as a reminder, you're supposed to wear your mask when you're in that common space. And so that tells me that people are going in there, and even when there's multiple people are not masking up because that means someone complained. So I'm just like, I don't know, I'll stay away from there. And then the gym, the gym I go to, technically, everyone's supposed to be vaccinated to be able to use the gym. So like, in theory, I should be good. But I mean, maybe I'll revisit it when we get back from the trip. Numbers in Chicago are getting looking a lot better, so we'll revisit in a little bit. All right, Davin Patterson says, "What up? Good to see you, Davin. Good to see you. Look at those dogs. Those dogs look like they're gonna have a great day. What is that? 2 huskies in a very lush trail. That looks nice. All right. Lucas H is here. Says, "What's going on, my running friends? It's good to see you again, Lucas." And Mark says, "Cheers, happy Thursday." Mark, I saw your post on Strava. You can go and delete that post or the comment that you made, and you don't have to leave your email hanging out there. Or I'll go and delete it after we're done here. But yeah, I'll send you an email because we're gonna go down today. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. We'll see, and then hopefully we can get together for the race on Sunday. Awesome, down in Clearwater. We're gonna be in Treasure Island, Florida. I found out yesterday. I haven't actually looked at it on the map to see how much driving I signed myself up for. So we'll have to see. Dad Runner Al says he's drinking UCAN Performance Energy, my new go-to, the chocolate. Glad to see you like Scratch Rice bars. I recommend. Those are good. I like the Scratch bars. I think I gotta try that UCAN. I don't think I've tried the drinking the energy drink. So I'm gonna try that. All right. While we're talking about that, I'm gonna scroll down so I can catch up to you guys in the chat and try this fluid stuff. First things first, it does say like you got to put 2 scoops of it to the water, and I'm always like, why does the formulation take 2 scoops? That seems like a lot of scoops. But it's I could smell it already. I didn't even open the seal, but like just getting the top part off. I have a feeling this is gonna be real. Oh man, I don't even know where the scoop is on this thing. It's very much buried. Oh, I feel it, and I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm gonna get this everywhere. I'm gonna have like chocolate stains on me. This kind of like, what is it feels like it smells like almost like a peppermint candy with that cinnamon. All right, I got the scoop. Oh man, this is always so hard to get the scoop out of the protein. All right, okay, very carefully. Okay, I got 1 scoop. Get it out. I'm going to end up with this powder all over my computer. I'm going to get to the airport and they're like, "What's all this powder on your computer, sir?" I was like, turmeric? Cinnamon? Why is it making my eyes burn? Like, oh, that's the cinnamon, sir. All right. I got it on here with minimal amount of spilling on myself. I got some mostly landed on my pants, which are like the same color as the powder, so it's okay. Because I'm wearing these Janji pants. All right, let's get a cap on here and then get it shaken up. All right, Mark says the Clearwater weather for Sunday appears to be between 43 and 51, which is cold for me, but probably hot for you. I mean, it'll feel hot. I did pack some like thin running gloves because I think I'll probably need those, but I'm planning on running in half tights and like a t-shirt. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I haven't been in that area, in that region for a long time. And so like, I'm trying to remember, but it was this time of year, the last time I went. And I feel like I went thinking, oh, it's Florida in the winter, even though it's winter, it should still be like summery. And I didn't bring like enough clothes. So I kind of like packed for like fall, like in Chicago. And I think I'll probably feel overdressed a lot, but I'm like, I'd rather be a little bit overdressed than underdressed, so we'll see. All right. Martha says, somehow confused. As soon as you said the pants were the same color as the protein powder, I knew they were the pants you had on when we met at the CIM Expo. Yeah, I mean, I only have one pair of pants that are that color, and they're striking. I feel like it's a bold color choice from Janji. They did a good job. All right, let's try some of this stuff. It doesn't look all that appealing, and it just smells like it smells like apple pie, kind of in a weird way. Cinnamon and chili. I don't know. Oh, the chili's at the end. You know what? This is spicier than the hot shots that I had. Remember when I had hot shots with Dr. Josh? And that had like ginger and capsaicin in it? This has like it's not, it has a kick at the end. I don't love this. I got to tell you. I don't like spicy drinks, first of all. Like, there was a trend for a long time, and I think that they're still relatively popular. But there was a trend to put like habanero in like microbrews and like beer. And I'm like, I can't wait for this to end. I'd rather have the spicy in my food and then just not in my beer or in my protein shake. But it does make it very, this will wake you up. I feel like if you had this in the morning before a run, there's 22 grams protein. No added sugar though. But there is 4 grams of sugar. So not too much sugar in this. I don't think you'd want it for beforehand, but this will wake you up. And it certainly, my stomach is like, oh, what's this? What's going on here? I would like more chocolate flavor on this. And then the cinnamon is just confusing. My brain, maybe that's just because of the way that Americans eat cinnamon, is usually in sweets. It goes from like chocolate to apple pie to then chili. And I think the chili and the turmeric are just hitting at the same time. So it's this weird kind of like spice flavor kind of towards the back of the palate. So yeah. Denim says the chili protein kicking harder than Cohawker. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And where you go? Dad right now says, no, where is it? It was Davin. Yeah, Davin says these dogs in this picture are the Husky girls, Gaia and Navi, the best running buddies ever. Oh, that sounds awesome. Very, very cool. Chris Dyke says, how about a spicy Caesar, Bloody Mary for the Americans? Oh, yeah, you know what? I do like that. I guess that's the exception. Yeah, I do put hot sauce in my soup, but that doesn't really count because that's not a drink; it's a soup. But I like spicy soups, like ramen noodles, of course. But so maybe my opinion on that is a little bit more nuanced. But sweet and like spicy drink, I'm trying to make too many rules about it. All I know is this is not my favorite, and I've got a lot of it. So I'll get it down. 20 servings in here, so like 3 weeks of this. I'll be okay. I'll live. The cinnamon just keeps throwing me off for a loop. But I think also you need it because otherwise it just goes straight to spicy. So you need a little bit of a ride to get there. Ooh. Sean Devlin says he loves habanero beers and vodka, etc., but they're only good for one drink. Yeah, I could see that. I think a spicy vodka, like a spicy spirit, I think I could deal with, like Fireball, or anything like that. Yeah, that's fine. What was the one? Red Hot? No. What was it called? It was like it's like a cinnamon schnapps almost. Like those? That I could deal with. But like the spicy beers, they're very confusing to me. Frank says the ice cream shops here sell green chili milkshakes. See, I feel like that would just be frustrating to me. I'd be like, I'm not able to enjoy either the chili or the milkshake. Yeah, I think I would have a hard time with that. Carrie says, do you ever put creamer in your coffee? I did buy that layered superfood creamer, and but normally I don't. But the reason I didn't want to do the layered superfood creamer today is because I am super hopped up on coffee. This morning, I took Buddy to get boarded, and the place that we go to now, my local vet, like 4 blocks away, has decided they're not gonna do boarding anymore. I think part of it's COVID related. I'm not sure if there's any other reasons in that, but they said they're not gonna do boarding anymore. So I had to find a new place to do boarding, and I found this place way out in the suburbs. It's like a 45-minute drive away. And, so I dropped off the dog. And I was like, "I got the dog, I got a coffee, I got, like, a bunch of podcasts I wanna listen to. This is gonna be a great relaxing morning." I get there to drop off the dog, and I realize I forgot his medications. He has eye drops that he needs. And I'm like, "He can't go the entire weekend without his eye drops." So, I had to drive all the way back here and then all the way back out again. So I just spent, like, 3 hours in the car. So, that was not great. But I also like, when I got back home to pick up the medicine and I, like, refilled on coffee, so I've just been drinking coffee just for the last 3 hours straight as well. So, not gonna have any coffee, today, but next happy hour, we'll do the creamer. But, when it comes to creamers, though, like, what is it, Coffee Mate? They do, like, a hazelnut one and then, like, a French vanilla one. Those are tasty. I do like those. Duke BB22 says, "Just tried on the Hoka Clifton 8 again in one of the newer colors. Seems wider and fits better than the original colors." That's possible. I mean, I know that Nike does that. I don't know if Adidas does that too. I don't know if Hoka does that. But like from what I understand, and maybe I need to get a pair. Like Asics, there's two colors of the Metaspeed Sky. There was the original one, the Tokyo edition, and then there's the new one. I think it's like called like Sunburst or something like that. It's more like it looks more like a orange Julius, like a sherbet. There's like more. There's still red, but they're like red and like neon orange and yellows. Um, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought someone told me that they adjusted the sizing of the toe box just a little bit, even though it's still like considered like the Metaspeed Sky like version one. I remember they did that with the Peg Turbo because the first two colors, the original like black, and then the hot pink was like the two original colors. Those the sizing was super tight, and then if you got ones later or like the second round of the pink and then the black, like it depended on when you got it, then like the sizing was a lot better. So it's possible. I haven't tried any of the new ones, but Mark says, "Holy moly, Bloody Marys are called something else in Canada." Mind blown. Yeah, that's interesting. I was unaware, but I was like, all right, I guess they could be called different things. Jeff is, what is this product again? This is fluid. Are we talking about this? Fluid protein, plant protein, restorative mix. It's got 22 grams of proteins, 4 grams of carbs, and then branched chain amino acids in it too, and glutamines as well. So lots of stuff in here: potassium, some iron, some calcium, some salt. So I feel like it sounds like a pretty good post-run drink. And I was hoping that it would taste exactly like the Univet stuff that I like, but this has a very, very strong the chili kick. I feel like I taste the chilies in there. I wonder if there's an ingredient list. Yeah. So there's cinnamon, chili de arbol, stevia, monk fruit, and black pepper extract. And then some turmeric extract as well. So yeah, I'm tasting the chili de arbol in this. And it's strong. I mean, it's not like it's spicy, it's not burning my tongue or anything, but it's definitely like scratchy. Kind of like feeling in the back of the palate. The texture is really nice though. It's creamy. So like the consistency looks great. And it mixed really well, it seems. I don't know, maybe there's a bunch of it sitting at the bottom, but texture wise, it's great. I just think that maybe can I have one without? Can I make a chocolate one maybe? But then I do keep the turmeric because I like chocolate and turmeric. It works. Story on a Run says, Kofuzi, are you still planning to go to Boston in April? Would like to meet you and the whole Kofuzi clan. That's the plan. I have to do some finalization in terms of some planning stuff. Like I haven't booked flights or a hotel yet, so maybe that's going to be a problem. And I also would like to try and see if I can get media credentials. So just to at least make the BAA know that I'm going to be there. And if possible, get some access to maybe either the pre-race press conference, some finish line access. See what they'll grant me. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get like those tall perches, like the over the bridge part over the finish line thing. I don't think I'll probably do that because I'm not like a quote unquote real photographer, but we'll see. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to reach out, see what they say, if they respond to my emails or not. But that's kind of something that I'd like to hammer out and get done. And really, I'm behind. I should have done this a long time ago. Shannon's here, says hi, Co and Co. Back in the clinic today, waiting on a patient. So I'm here and not here today. All right, there you go. Nice. All right. Let's keep scrolling. Let's see what we got. Tracy Smith is, I think Nick Willis may be at Milrose this weekend to try and break 4 minutes. Anyone else hear that? I think he is going to be there. I thought I saw that on his, I think I saw it on like a heat list. I think I saw it on his Instagram. Hobbs Kessler is going to be there as well. I mean, I feel like at least of all the people, like I don't follow every track athlete. The only ones that I follow are the ones that are popular on social media because that's where I'm at. They're meeting me where I am, so I appreciate that. But of those athletes, it feels like every athlete that I follow is going to be there. I think the women's mile is going to be competitive. The men's they're doing a 3,000. I think they're doing a 3,000. Is going to be really competitive. Even the 60 meter is going to be competitive. Trayvon Barmel, Christian Gatlin. I think this is his first race back from his like suspension or ban or whatever that was. Right? Am I wrong on that? Yeah, and then like Lagoose, Cole Hawker, Cooper Terre, everyone's racing. The 10-man elite are going to be there. Yeah, Jessica Hall, lots of great runners. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it. So hopefully, like it's like they put the whole thing on like the NBC Sports YouTube or something. I mean, I hope. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'd like to follow it. But I know that the Cities Mag is gonna be doing a like post game show afterwards on YouTube, so that'll be around. So hopefully they get some interviews. Hopefully they get some. I don't think they're gonna get plugged in to get like replay footage, but I mean, I don't think so anyway. But yeah, it'd be cool to kind of see like their post game show. So I'm excited for that. I won't be able to catch it live probably because I'll be doing family stuff on Saturday. Yeah, Dad around says I use vanilla protein powder in my coffee. It calls it Profi. That's what this thing said too, and it was like use it in like your oatmeal even, or in your coffee. And I'm like, oh, in the coffee? Why haven't I thought? I mean, I think I've done that before. When I haven't liked like the protein drink, I'll just pour the rest of it in my coffee. So I've done that before, but I've never considered doing it regularly. Should I be doing it regularly? Maybe I should. It's not a bad way to get a little bit extra protein in. But maybe not with this flavor. Not with this chili spice. All right, Adam wants to know my predictions. El Purrier St. Pierre versus Ethingmo and Jessica Hall in the mile. I don't know. I think El Purrier St. Pierre is so strong. I think it's going to be as exciting as I think Ethingmo is going to be. I mean, she has Olympic experience now. So, I mean, it's not like she's new. But I just think that El Purrier St. Pierre is so strong. But she's so fast. I think Jessica Hall is also really strong too, but I feel like, I don't know. She's only been a pro for like a year and change. Not that that matters. I think Mo's been a pro for even less time. But I'm going to go with El Purrier St. Pierre. In the mile, Winey Kaladi versus Monson. I think I'm going to go with Winey Kaladi. Seeing her run the 5K, I know a 5K is different than an indoor 3,000, right? But seeing her run in person in New York for the USATF 5K championships, she just blew the doors off of everybody. It was incredible. Now, who knows what kind of shape she's in? Like, it's pretty early in the season, right? But I mean, everyone's showing up, so I feel like she's going to show up. So I'm going to go with her. And then Cole Hawker, Connor Mantz, Cooper Tier, Nico Young, and Luis Grubaya in the 3,000. I mean, that's a crazy heat. It's hard to bet against Cole Hawker, but if you listen to any time Cole Hawker talk about it, he always says that Cooper Tier has more longer distance endurance than he does. And so, like, if I'm going to pick one of those two boys from, like, the former Oregon boys, then I'll probably go with Cooper Tier in the 3000. And then, like, Luis versus Nico and Connor, I kind of want to go with Connor Mance. I'm going to go with Connor Mance in the 3000. I have no real reason, but that's my gut. And then Nick Willis, I think he'll hit that 4-minute mile. I think he'll get it. So those are my thoughts on that. But it's going to be fun. I mean, think of all those people. Man, it's just going to be such a good race. I wish I were there in person. I really do. All right. All right. Running and Pizza says, guess what, guys? Brooks Canada is having really good sales on last year's models. Any suggestions on something comfortable that I can get also up to tempo pace? Well, if you think about tempo pace, I think the two that you should look at is the Hyperion Tempo. I don't know if that one's going to be on sale or not, but that's a really great shoe. I think that that's probably Brooks' best shoe right as of now. I mean, they've got a lot of interest. Well, some of you might say the Aurora BL, but I haven't tried that one. So I'm willing to, pencil that in as a also may also be the best one. But right now I like the Hyperion Tempo. I think that's the best Brooks. And then I also think that I always forget which one's which. There's a Launch and the Revel. I can't remember which one I've run in one, and I have been meaning to run in the other. But I also think, but those start out at like $100. So if you're getting those cheaper than that, that's amazing too. So those are some good ones that I like. But lots of people love the Ghost. I think it's the best. I think it's like the number one selling shoe in America by volume, like by units. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm gonna have a hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time finishing this bag. I think. Maybe I need to eat something. I don't. Maybe if I eat cookies with it or donuts. I don't know. It's just the spices are not pleasant. It's kind of like, I don't want to reach for it. I think that's. But if you want a chili flavor, then get this one for sure. Emma Wilhelms here says, "Hey y'all, I'm late but made it. Glad to have you here." All right. Let me scroll down and catch up to you guys. Oh, I'm way far behind. Sorry, guys. All right. Emma wants to know, what's everyone's favorite David Charlie for the year? My lineup is Mach 4, Endorphin Shift, Endorphin Speed, and looking to mix it up. I still have a pair of the Endorphin Shift 2 sitting in a box, and I can't get myself to wear it because it just looks like there's so much stuff in there. I'm not sure that I'm going to like it. And I'm kind of afraid of it. I feel like it's going to end up hurting my knee or something. But I think you should look at the Nova Blast in that list. That's another good one. Jeff Elliott says about this protein powder, maybe just down it. That's what I tend to do with protein drinks I don't love. I down it anyway. So that's kind of like my normal. I don't like, because with the protein, like the mix, if you let it sit too long, it all settles anyway. So I usually just mix it up, give it a quick shake, and then just try to slam it. But I don't know. I guess I probably get used to it. I'll probably be able to slam this after a while. But yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna like waste it, I guess. I'll drink it all. I'll get through it. It'll be. It's not that bad. See, not that bad at all. Cinnamony at the end. And it's gluten free, in case you're wondering. All right, Mark says he's been doing most of his daily training in the Triumph 18s. It's not ideal for daily. So heavy. Yeah, it's a I still don't know. I'd love to get a kind of an answer from Saucony on this one. Not that it's if I were gonna have Saucony like answer questions for me, that'd be like one of my last ones. But like, we had the 17, which I thought was amazing. The 18 came out, and then the 19 came out like right away after that. It was like 5 months, and then we had another one. So I'm not sure what happened there. I liked the 19 a lot. The 18, I think, here's the thing. I don't think the 18 and the 19 were that completely different. least from the midsole feel. But I liked the 19 way more. Now the upper is very different on the 19 to the 18. A lot less puffiness, a lot less stuff on it. So maybe that makes all the difference. Daniel M wants to know if I heard about all the Spotify drama versus like Neil Young versus Joe Rogan. I think that's amazing. I think it's funny. I don't listen to Spotify. I don't use Spotify. It has not, well, the Joe Rogan thing, further solidifies my opinion on it. I don't use Spotify because like their subscription stuff is super impossible to quit. It's super sketchy. So for that, like the whole, I don't know, maybe their business operations have changed since when my wife had signed up for a subscription and then tried to quit, and then she just kept getting billed over and over again. Yeah. So it was always weird, and I was like, I can't deal with this. I preferred Pandora. I always preferred Pandora. I don't even know that still exists anymore though. I don't use it. When I got a Apple Watch, then I signed up for Apple Music. And so I'm on Apple Music, which is probably the least convenient of all three, or the least like user friendly of all three. But now we're on like a family sharing plan, and my kids can listen to all the kids bop that they want, for better or worse. And it's just easy, I guess. I don't know. But it seems like there's a lot of other artists that are like following suit, that are asking Spotify to take their libraries off of the platform because of all the weirdness. And so it's just an interesting little shakedown that's happening. Yeah, it's always funny, like whenever you hear like political campaigns, and it'll be like Aerosmith has officially asked this campaign to stop using its music for their campaign rallies. I'm always like, that's very funny. That's very funny. So I'm interested to see where that goes. I have a feeling nothing's gonna happen. Not from Spotify anyway. They'll just say, all right, we won't put you in our rotations. Iron and Beer says, I've been swayed to the Kinvaras for a daily trainer. I love that shoe. Which Kinvara are you running in? Is it the 12? I didn't try the 12. I ran in the 11. I'll probably run in the 13 this year. All right, guys. I think I got to leave it there because we got to go get like the kids and stuff because we're going to be in Florida. So this will be the last live stream for this week. I'll see you guys again on Tuesday when I get back from Florida. There'll be a lot of videos in between now and then. We may or may not have one tomorrow, but there'll be some Florida stuff. So that'll be fun. And then hopefully the race goes off without a hitch. So I'll have some race footage. So lots of fun stuff coming up soon. I'll see you guys again in person like this on Tuesday. But in the meantime, everyone be safe and warm out there. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.